Hi everybody, Wendy here from Lolly Dolly Craft. The project I'm going to work on today is I'm going to alter this bottle. To start off with, I'm going to make some modelling cement basically. I'm going to paint this bottle. What I've done in order for the paint to not flake off and to adhere to the bottle a bit easier, it's just giving it a light scratch over with a fine sanding brush. This is the Coordinations one. It doesn't have to be like humongously rough. It's just you know, just to give it a take the smoothness off, and the paint doesn't flake off so much. This is the bottle I got from the range the other day, so I've taken the lid off and I'm just sanded it down a little bit. I did it mostly off. I'm going to make my modelling concrete, or whatever you want to call it, modelling, because I'm going to completely paint my bottle and then give it some texture on the outside. Now there's plenty of places on YouTube that you can have a look to see how you make the modelling concrete. SAR Crafters does a tutorial with how to make it. There's also Sweetbiodesigns. I love her channel. She also does instructions. Unfortunately, great if you speak Spanish or Italian. The whole of her channel is spoken in, but she does spoken in Italian or Spanish, I'm not quite sure, but she does put English subtitles in order, so it doesn't make any difference the fact that you can't understand what she's saying. You can still follow the tutorial. So I'm going to make, what you need is some PVA or similar school glue. So Joy, is it Joy? Glue All will do. Copydex, any PVA type glue, anything sort of like that will do. Some bicarbonate of soda, a measuring spoons, something to stir it with, and a sealable bowl to keep, an airtight container to keep it in so it doesn't harden. Okay, so what you need to start off with is 3 tablespoons of the bicarbonate of soda. Let me just make sure my spoon's clean. I could do with some sort of scoopy type thing, but anyway, so 3 tablespoons of bicarbonate of soda. And these are just measuring spoons. If you've got scoops, you know, little scoops, then that's fine. So, 1. Oh, 2. I think a measuring scoop might be easier because you do level it off, but anyway. That's 3, okay? So that's 3 tablespoonfuls, and it's all 15ml, 3 15ml spoonfuls of the bicarbonate of soda, okay? This cost me £1.04 from Tesco's. I don't know if they do it in bigger containers, but that was the biggest one they had in Tesco's. I'm sure Asda will do the same sort of thing. Now you also need 1 tablespoon of the PVA school glue. Okay, so I'm just going to pour that in. Ooh. Okay, so just mix this mixture up for now. Let me just zoom in a bit just so you make sure you can see what I'm doing a bit better. So just mix this up. mix this mixture up. And you can just make, you know, more or less or however much you need, basically. So, okay. So now you've mixed that up. What you want to do now is add half a tablespoon of acrylic, white acrylic, or if you want it coloured, you can. I'm using the Reeves acrylic. So half a tablespoon, so I'm just going to guess, basically. Oh, let me just scrape this off. So I can, there we go. And then just mix that in as well. Okay. And you can make it up as and when you need it. If you need more than that, then just make it up, and it doesn't make any difference. As long as you've got an airtight container, you can make some more and then just put it in on top of this. I'm hoping that this will be enough for what I want to do. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to put the lid on this. So that's basically what it looks like. Okay, when it's so it's like quite a thick sort of consistency. It's not going to fall out. Okay, so I'm just going to cover that up in an airtight tin. Just zoom out a little bit. And I'm going to just going to paint my my bottle. Okay, so I need my acrylic paint or gesso, whatever. I keep trying to be more organised when I'm going to do some filming. It doesn't seem to happen. Anyway, so I'm going to paint my bottle, and like I said, because I've sort of scuffed it up a little bit, hopefully it just makes the paint adhere better. And you're going to have to give this obviously a couple of coats. So get my sleeves out of the way. So there we go. I've had terrible trouble with my laptop over the last couple of weeks. First of all, my internal, the battery that, you know, the one that you plug in to charge, burst. But I did, after some searching, manage to get a replacement work, and that works fine now. And then I lost internet, so that sort of put pay to some days. And then yesterday I went and lost all my graphics drivers on my laptop, which wasn't good. my son had bought me the new, I love Tomb Raider the game. I know, I'm 52 years old and I love playing online games. Anyway, my son bought me Tomb Raider, Lara Croft. The laptop that I've got is quite a powerful laptop. Especially if you want to play a game, it will play quite good games. But unfortunately, because this is a new one and I hadn't updated my drivers for a while, it wouldn't play. So anyway, I attempted to update my drivers, which didn't work, and I ended up losing all my drivers. So I had no graphics drivers on my on my laptop at all, which wasn't very good. Right, I'm just going to dry this. Where's my... There we go. I'm just going to dry this. Oops. Okay, so that's pretty much dry. So there we go. Obviously that looks horrible. So I'm gonna give that another coat. So I'm gonna pause my camera, and I should be back in a mo when I've done my second coat. Right, hi everybody, I'm back again. Oh god. Just to show you, I have dried. Well, I say dried. It's still a bit sort of tacky, but I've done let me just zoom out a bit. I've done my bottle. I'm not too worried about the bottom for the moment. So I've had quite a few coats on it. It's not finished yet. What I want to do now is I'm going to add some lace. And I'm going to add it so it goes sort of, I'm not too worried about if it's not joined properly there. But what I'm going to do is I want to add this so it goes across like that. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Right. What I'm going to do actually, I'm going to put that onto some of this shiny paper stuff, and that way it doesn't, it won't stick to the paper so much. Okay. So I'm going to put it on that, and then you can see it as well, because obviously my background paper's white. Okay. What I've got is one of these Daubers. This is probably not ideal, but it's the only thing I've got actually at the moment. I could probably do with one of those big spongy things. So I've got 2 Daubers anyway. Is that one a bigger one? That's probably a bit smaller. Let's have a look. What have we got? Which is the biggest? I think all those are the same size. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Dauber, and what I want is to apply this lace to the bottle, basically. So I'm going to just dab so the lace adheres to the bottle. And the reason why I'm using the Dauber instead of the brush is because I want the Dauber to push the ink in between, because I don't want to sort of lose too much of the texture from the lace, not ribbon, lace. Okay, so I'm just doing the edges first. Okay. Once it dries as well, the lace will show up more as well. Okay, so I'm just adding this to the edge first, just to make sure that it adheres to the bottom. And don't worry too much the fact that it's not smooth on the sides. Okay, because it's going to have lots and lots of texture when I finished. Probably off better with one of those, like, you know, the artist spongy things, or even a makeup sponge, to be honest. But I haven't got one here. It's been a long time since I wore any makeup, to be honest. I don't go out much. So basically what I'm trying to do is soak up plenty of the acrylic paint into the spaces of the lace so it sticks down. That's giving lots of texture to the bottle. Okay, and the acrylic paint does take longer to dry than gesso, but you could use gesso as well if you wanted to. turn this around so I can do this side. Put some more. Oops. Like I said, it's not a smooth look I'm looking for. Just bear with me, sorry, it's my phone. Hello? It is? Oh, hi. Right, sorry about that. That was my phone. It was just my son's college ringing me up just to give me some feedback about you know, how he's doing. Okay, so I'm just going to carry on adding. So I've done that side. I'm just going to carry on adding the lace down this side. So it's a case of, you know, making sure you put lots and lots of so it sticks it all down. There we go. Sorry if you can't see. Try and turn that round a bit so you can see what I'm doing. It's a bit hard to do it back to front so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm just adding this. I can't lay it down because I haven't dried the other side. So. Right, sorry, I have to pause it again. My other one's calling me. Hang on a minute, back in a minute.